All right, today I'm going to go over a dumbbell curl. In the programs, it might say glute assisted dumbbell curl, seated dumbbell curl. It might even say glute assisted or seated hammer curl. So I'm going to kind of just lump them all together. Much like the barbell, much stays the same. Again, the biggest point of interest that I really want you to focus on is making sure that we don't shrug when we curl, making sure the humerus doesn't come away from the rib cage when we curl, okay? And then again, when we're talking about hammer or just barbell, that's just referring to my grip position. So hammer is essentially thumb up. Now, you're not gonna lift your thumb, but basically from this position is a hammer curl, okay? And then, or, you know, dumbbell curl is essentially taking the same position as you would hold this palm up position, okay? So again, I'm going to demonstrate from you kind of really there's a strict way of going about doing it, and that's what we're going to focus on. And then I'm going to say, hey, glute assisted dumbbell hammer curl or whatever it may be, okay? So the first one, again, just like the barbell, you know, palms are going to be essentially up throughout the movement. What I don't want to do again is let the hands, or the humerus to get away from the rib cage, okay? And I want to stay away from a shrug. So what I'm saying is do reverse shrug, right? Keep those shoulder blades in the back pocket, okay? Shoulder blades back pocket. A little bit of a glute assist in this case is just a contraction, right? I'm not throwing the weight up with a snap or a dynamic movement. All I'm trying to do is get my hamstrings to reciprocate its action of the bicep, because the hamstrings, like I said before, the hamstrings are kind of like the bicep of the leg, okay? So we want to anchor the biceps with the posterior contraction of the glute and hamstring. So leaning forward, contract the glute, putting it back. Contract the same time. Biceps contract the same time as the hamstring and glute. Okay, and then we're going to go into basically what you're going to see in the programs. It'll say glute assisted hammer curl of some sort, and it might be in the form of like a 30-second on, 30-second off. So it's a little bit intense, and I want some rhythm. So from that standpoint, that glute assisted hammer curl is going to look very similar to this. Get a nice rhythm going with a glute contraction, not dynamic, and it becomes a swing. But everything is smooth. Okay? And what we're trying to avoid is, I don't want this humerus to get away from my rib cage. So you'll see that I'm flexed downward like a reverse shrug. Okay? Think reverse shrug, because we do not want to pull the traps in on this at all. Okay? We really want to stress that bicep out. Flex the triceps to begin with. Get a little glute swing, little swing to it. And then it's curl. Think opposite of shrug. Shoulder blades back pocket. Okay? We're trying to control not only the up, but the down, okay? So I am certainly concerned with the concentric, but I'm equally concerned with the eccentric, right? I don't want to swing back behind me either. So, and then basically, without the weights in my hand, okay? Get a little glute swing to it, reaching back, just like we're jumping. It looks like a jump. Curl. Back. What we don't want to be is really extended throughout this back either, right? I'm just thinking getting tall, squeezing my glutes at the top, not leaning back and breaking down the stability of my thoracic and lumbar spine. So reaching back, curl, reaching back, curl, reaching back, curl. And that is essentially a dumbbell bicep curl or hammer curl.